it is Tressa here and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a little pink moment going on. I was inspired by Mac Daddy. Last week they announced the Club Daddy collection going out with Static John, and he had a little pink sultry moment going, so I decided to recreate this look. If you guys want to see how I got this makeup look, then please keep watching. I'm just going to take a bone colored shadow just to set the crease. So once our crease is set, I'm just going to take the Hoola bronzer. It's been used and abused. You already know this from my last video. And I'm just going to apply it as the transition shade just because it's such a neutral, cool brown. I'm doing the eyes first today because they're V drums and I suspect a lot of fallout. And I'm just lightly mapping out my crease. And I'm putting some as well in the inner part of my eye because we're going to do a halo look. Next, I'm going to pop into this Tartelette Lil Juicy palette and use the middle shade right here. It's the color Exotic, and I'm first gonna pack it on the outer V. I just pack the shade in and press it onto my lid. Just build it. I'm gonna continue to pack that shade on until it's as dark as I want it, and then just with the leftover I'm going to brush my crease. Take this Lexi 231 brush, just a smaller brush, and I'm going to pop it on my inner corner, really pack it in, and then take the excess and meet it in the middle. So then I'm gonna dip into the Friendcation palette and hit this shade right here called Try Me, because you don't want anyone to try you at the club. I'm going to pop that shadow on the center of my lid. Also, if you're looking at my nails, don't. I'm fully aware what they look like, but we're in lockdown. I'm just going to pat downwards on my eyelid so the reflex show. I'm just gonna take this flat shader brush and go into the Amrezy palette, dip into the shade Reezy right here. I'm gonna wet the shadow a bit and see if that makes a difference. I'm going to pack the Reezy shade on my eyelid. Then, just to use another palette, I'm going to go in with the Tartiste Pro palette, shade Mod right here. I'm just going to pounce that in just to darken up the corners. Now I'm going to take this ColourPop cream gel liner in the color Swerve and just go along lash line, take a liner brush and just smoke out. I'm just gonna add the Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara. I'm gonna leave the eyes for now and move on to the face. I will be putting lashes on, but I like to do the skin first before I put lashes on. Just my preference. You could do whatever makes you happy. I'm gonna dip into my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, and you just want to do it in upward motions. What is going on here? I'm gonna dip into this e.l.f. Poreless Putty. Comment down below if you've used it. This is my first time using it, so we'll see how it works. Just push it into the skin and on my lash line. So I'm going to try the Airbrush Flawless Foundation by Charlotte Tilbury, which is very warm, but I'm gonna mix it in with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation because this is the lightest shade I have, and it's in the shade 465. And I'm very white, so I know this isn't going to be my shade, but we're just gonna work with it. I mean, if you were to recreate this look, I suggest that you find a foundation that's your color. And just always remember to pounce Beauty Blender. It's not meant to drag, it's meant to pounce. Always pounce it into your skin and up into the hairline. So it kind of looks like it matches you, but we both know it doesn't. Apply a little extra amount where I want more coverage. So like this guy right here. I'm gonna go very light on the foundation under my eyes because I'm gonna put concealer there anyways. Now I'm going to use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Ginger. Just gonna blend it out. We're gonna use this concealer to go down the bridge of my nose and then just up here and down here. I'm gonna use the same beauty blender and blend that out. I'm gonna leave the nose for a bit because I really want it to be a little more dry before I blend it out, just because it will make that highlight a little more prominent. I am going to reach in the Tarte Shape Tape in the color Medium Sand just to brighten up the under eyes a little bit more. The concealer was good, but I really just want to brighten this up a little bit more. I said a little. And this, I'm really just gonna do a light pounce. Just because I really want that brightness to show through. I'm going to take a Luxie 213 brush, just finish off my eyes. So I'm going to go in that same, the Tartelette Juicy Exotic color. And again, I'm not swiping, I'm just really pressing it. Okay guys, so that brush I forgot I used for the liner. Okay, so it turned out a little darker than I had wanted it. Played myself a little bit, but it's okay. Okay, so now I'm just gonna set my under eyes. So I'm just gonna go back in with my beauty blender, pounce out any creasing. I'm gonna go in with my Peach Perfect translucent powder. I'm gonna take this Precision Beauty brush and apply my under eye setting powder. Get in there and press it into the skin. And then I'll just brush a little bit here. Next, I'm gonna take my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder mixed with my Banana Ben Nye powder. Just really press it into the skin. The reason why I love setting with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder is because it just blurs your pores, I feel. Now I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Face Skin Perfecting Powder in the color 2. And I'm just going to set the rest of my face. So I'm really gonna press it into my laugh lines and my forehead. And I'm just gonna press into the skin up here because I got the forehead wrinkles. I'm gonna go in with the MAC Skin Finish in Global Glow and just quickly give my forehead a dust where I would bronze, just because this is a Club Daddy look after all. So I want to be glowing, and a little bit on my cheeks. For bronzer, I'm just gonna take that same brush and use MAC Gimme Sun and just carve out my cheekbones in very light circular motion, the forehead. Now that I have dimension on my face, I look a little less crazy. I'm gonna dip into my Becca Chrissy Teigen palette. This shade right here, it's my favorite blush. I just feel like it goes with everything. It's in the color Hibiscus Bloom. Real Techniques blush brush. And I'm going in with my Hoola bronzer and the Luxie 207 brush and starting at my brow and kind of lightly tracing a line. Looks very aggressive, I'm aware. I am aware. And the same With my beauty blender, I'm just gonna pounce over top. Just so it blends in a little bit. Next, go into my highlight by Artist Couture in the shade Hot Damn. I would show you, but it's broken. Just gonna highlight the tops of my cheeks. Ooh. Yes. Tip of my nose. A little in the middle of the bridge. Next, into the Friendcation palette, I'm going to take Just a Kiss because it's the best. And just pop it in my inner corner. I'm just gonna add the Batty Bee lashes in the style Saucy. I'll be right back. Lashes are on. Now I'm gonna go in with the MAC lip liner in Boldly Bare. And then I'm gonna take the Huda Beauty lipstick in the color Prom Night. Go back in with a different liner because I'm not feeling how that looks. I'm gonna add some Fix Plus spray. Not to get my eyes. Then I'm just gonna go back in with my beauty blender and pounce everything and just so it kind of melts all the powders together. Alright guys, so that is it for this Club Daddy inspired makeup look. I will leave all the products I use down in the description box below. But if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you so much for watching. Bye! This looks like shadow, but I'm pretty sure it's my face. So that is adding